Conor McGregor is the richest athlete in MMA history, and he's got a dream home in Las Vegas to prove it. His Las Vegas crib, nicknamed the Mac Mansion, features everything from a game room to a backyard perfect for post-fight parties. McGregor's particularly fond of the elevator that opens up right into his master suite. But there's plenty of things in this home that make it worthy of a superstar athlete. Here's a tour of the home where McGregor spent a year training, plus a look at his millionaire lifestyle. Conor McGregor didn't earn the nickname Notorious for nothing. He's not just the best-paid mixed martial arts fighter in history, but also one of the most famous for his fights both in and out of the ring. The Irishman's net worth currently stands at about $48 million according to Forbes, who ranked the fighter at number 53 on their Celebrity 100 list for 2020, and number 16 on their list of the highest-paid athletes in the world. Forbes breaks down McGregor's overall earnings into two main categories. The first is fights, where he's expected to have taken home $32 million in winnings, and the second is $16 million in endorsements, the most profitable of which is his sponsorship deal with Reebok, which earns him about $5 million per year. McGregor also has his own clothing line and his very own whiskey company. Proper 12 Whiskey reached $40 million in sales in 2019, while the August McGregor clothing line that launched in 2018 brings in about $66 million. Though he doesn't keep the entire profit for himself, it's clear his businesses are doing pretty well with his name attached. So, of course, he went ahead and spent millions on a luxury mansion in Las Vegas, providing himself with a comfortable spot to train while also taking in all the bright lights and glamour of the Las Vegas Strip. Located at the Estates of Green Valley in Henderson, Nevada, the 12,000-square-foot home has 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms and is worth $2.9 million. McGregor has fittingly named the house Mac Mansion. It's a high-profile spot occupied by an even more high-profile celebrity, so it's safely located behind a gate with security present at all hours. But Conor has had no problem inviting the press in for tours of his unique home. More officially dubbed the Ville du Soleil by realtors, the sunny Las Vegas spot includes unobstructed views of the nearby mountains and the buzzing Las Vegas Strip via any of the home's many balconies. The grand foyer opens to indestructible travertine floors and a spacious open floor plan. There are coffered ceilings and water walls, plus an absolutely giant kitchen with tons of counter space, where the fighter's nutritionist, Tristan Kennedy, helps him get ready for the ring. Nearby, there's a huge living room complete with a fireplace where Conor and his fight team spend their downtime. Of course, the mansion also sports a state-of-the-art home gym and sauna, plus an office for the less physical ways McGregor makes his money. The backyard features patios, fire pits, and waterfalls. But the highlight is the huge pool with a jacuzzi. There's also a big barbecue, perfect for backyard parties. And there's even an outdoor mini fridge for added convenience. The comfortable yard is also where McGregor keeps his massage tables, for when his personal masseuse makes house calls to help him relax and recharge his body before or after a big fight. Back inside the home, there's also a game room where McGregor and his friends can get their mind off training. There's a flat screen for video games, sports, or watching fights, plus a poker table and a pool table. While the game room looks like a ton of fun, it's not McGregor's favorite part of his mansion. No, that would be the 3-floor elevator, which opens up right into his bedroom. All of the bedrooms are ensuite and have their own balconies, but the master suite is particularly grand. It connects to the master bathroom, which has a huge shower front and center, plus his and hers sinks and even separate his and hers sections for the toilets and bathtubs. The house also features multiple garages for the fighter's car collection, including his Lamborghini, which is one of his favorites. But we'll discuss his million-dollar car collection in more detail a little later, since he likes to keep them at another one of his multi-million-dollar homes. Last but not least, in his Vegas mansion is a list of rules. McGregor often lives with an entire team when he's training, so he's got to make sure everyone keeps things in order so there aren't any roommate disagreements. The first rule is a classic: don't talk about Fight Club. But another one of his top rules is no processed foods or sugar in the house, because they just might tempt him to break away from his strict pre-fight diet. In 2015, Conor McGregor said that after his next big fight, he would probably throw a huge celebratory party at the Mac Mansion, wreck the place a little, and then move on. And that's exactly what he did. He leased out the property from 2015 to 2020 and then recently put it on the market for $2.995 million. But he has plenty of other luxurious homes where he can spend his time, so let's take a look at his other options. McGregor's other million-dollar mansions are located in two main spots: Dublin, Ireland, and Marbella, Spain. McGregor's villa in Marbella was bought back in 2018 for $1.575 million. It's a modern-looking property with gorgeous views of the ocean. It features a customized gym and a full home spa, but the best part is a swimming pool that he can access from the master bedroom. It's right beside a cozy seating area where he can enjoy the sun and a fire table that he can light up at night. Plus, it comes with its own pool house. The home also has a massive dining area where the fighter can take in those ocean views, as well as look out over La Racina Golf Course, which is located right next door. And speaking of neighbors, Cristiano Ronaldo owns a $1.6 million villa just beside McGregor's. The Marbella villa also has the latest smart home technology and even has an LED-lit driveway. It also features a huge wine cellar and, since McGregor is so fond of them, the mansion has its very own elevator. While the villa is more like a vacation home, McGregor's mansion in Dublin is his family home, where he lives with his partner and their two children. Located in Kildare, he bought the property for $2.4 million in 2019. The home has 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, and there's another decked-out game room with a pool table. For an extra lavish touch, there's even a giant chandelier hanging above the grand staircase. There are smaller golden chandeliers hanging in almost every other room. Nicknamed the Paddocks, this home also has a spacious living room and dining room, plus perfectly manicured lawns. It even comes with horse riding facilities, hence the nickname. The residence is part of an exclusive golf community and is located on the grounds of the Lady Castle course, part of the renowned K-Club Hotel and Spa. Conor McGregor's Dublin home has another thing going for it. It's where he parks his luxury fleet of vehicles. Worth over $1.4 million altogether, his cars are just a few of the luxury toys McGregor likes to spend his hard-earned money on. It's reported that Conor has a number of BMW 5 Series cars, which have a base price of over $50,000 each. He also has a BMW i8, which has a starting price of $140,000, though his is reportedly worth $180,000. Another highlight is the 6.2-liter Cadillac Escalade worth $145,000. Like most celebs, Conor also has a Range Rover worth about $200,000. He's also pretty fond of his Mercedes-Benz S-Class Coupe, with a reported price of $220,000. But his favorite car is probably his Lamborghini Huracán. His is estimated to be worth at least $200,000. McGregor's also pretty generous with gifting vehicles. He gave his girlfriend Dee a $300,000 custom Porsche Panamera. Considering McGregor can make money just as fast as he can spend it, he made as much as $622,000 per second in 2015 when he knocked out Jose Aldo in just 13 seconds. It's no surprise that he's purchased plenty of other expensive entertainment. In 2017, he showed off his yacht, which is dubbed the 188. The number 188 is actually symbolic to the Irishman because it's the number of euros he used to receive in welfare checks before he made his career as an MMA fighter. In January 2019, he bought an even bigger yacht for $3.4 million. It's a Prestige 750, and it's a 75-foot motor yacht. It's also known to have been inspired by boxing legend Muhammad Ali. When McGregor's not enjoying the yacht's spectacular comforts, he likes to have fun in the water on his Sea-Doo RXT, worth about $16,000. When he's traveling across the world, though, McGregor gets to charter a private jet. But most of the time, he isn't even footing the bill. Before his fight with Floyd Mayweather, he was given a customized private jet reportedly worth anywhere between $16 and $30 million. It was completely paid for thanks to his 18-month sponsorship deal with BetSafe, a Scandinavian-backed online booking company. A flight on the jet comes with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, an iPad full of films for each guest, and Conor even recorded his own in-flight safety videos for his VIP passengers. McGregor's also a big fan of luxury fashion brands and often reps expensive clothing, like this $2,000 Gucci jacket. He also loves flashy jewelry, especially his expensive watches. One of the highlights of his collection is a gold and black Rolex. Named the Cosmograph Daytona, it retails for $34,650. It's estimated his entire Rolex collection is worth more than $800,000. Another of the fighter's favorite watches is a stunning Patek Philippe Calatrava skeleton watch in rose gold. This one's worth about $100,000. As for what's next for the MMA athlete, his next fight is set to be against Dustin Poirier on January 23, 2021, and he's likely to make some serious bank. He has disclosed a purse of $5 million, plus he gets a share of the pay-per-view earnings. The Irishman's share will no doubt be much greater than his opponent's, who has a purse of $1 million. It's estimated that McGregor's share of the earnings plus his winning potential could bring his overall earnings for that fight to an impressive $20 million. This just leaves us wondering, what expensive mansion, sparkling watch, or cool new vehicle will he treat himself with if he wins? One of McGregor's biggest paychecks came from his boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, where he banked a reported $85 million. Do you think the notorious fighter will ever reach billionaire status thanks to his MMA career? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.